Here and now, it's time for celebration. Yeah! What are we celebrating? Drum roll, please. And as the title says, my title reveal, Home Sweet Home. And I want to shout out uniquely Ashanti, who got it correct. I'm so thankful because they guessed in my second hint video about the title. So that's cool. Yeah, so that's my title, Home Sweet Home. And what you don't see in my title reveal that I did on Instagram is that sweet is crossed out. And you'll see more when it'll be a title reveal. A cover reveal. You'll see more during the cover reveal. So yeah, that's exciting. I am working on a YA novel. It was originally, I was calling it during my journey DH. And now you know the actual title, Home Sweet Home with sweet crossed out. So yeah, I'm still in the cover process, but I think it's coming along well, surprisingly. Still has a journey, but I'm grateful that it's coming along. And as I said in another video, my novel, the actual novel itself, is with a copy editor right now, and I'll still be working with that copy editor to the end of June. So yeah, well, technically into July with my questions, but end of June mostly for the service. So yeah, I'm excited. Let me tell you more about Home Sweet Home. So it is about Lasher and Harvey. They are my two main characters. I have a lot of fun facts to share because they were not originally my main characters, and this was a different book before. And I will talk about that in later videos. But as of right now, through the journey of me writing it, this is how it came to be, and they are my main characters, and I am happy with that. I'm surprised at the voice and one of their journeys. Harvey's I knew, but Lasher took me on his journey, and I had to stop fighting against myself when I kind of didn't know how I was going to explore him, so I didn't want to write him at all. But I finally said, and based on like early edits I got from other people, I realized like I have to explore Lasher in order to get this book to where it needs to be. And Lasher showed me a lot. Lasher had a lot to say. Lasher, you just want to hug him. That's how I feel about Lasher. And Harvey, complex. You understand, or maybe you won't. But for me, and I guess I'm biased because I wrote his journey, but I feel like you don't have to agree with his actions to understand why he chose them. And he's an interesting character, but I'm happy I wrote him in the sense that he's helping me write the complexity of characters that I want to get to. And so this was my starting point. This is my stepping stone in the direction I want to go with novel writing and complexity of characters and the duality of just being human. I guess it's more than duality, the complexity of being a human, and just all that comes with choices, dreams, feelings, upbringing, and just your surroundings, so environment. So yeah. So let me read a description that I was able to make thanks to Bethany Adezade, who did like how she basically did a breakdown video of how she was able to create her blurb / synopsis. And so as I was following along to that video, it helped me create mine, but I still don't think it's strong enough yet because it kind of, well, what an editor told me is that it kind of sounds like a thriller, and my book is not a thriller. It's a YA contemporary. It's kind of a family drama. It's about social issues, a slice of life. And so I need to still not play with it, but still edit it and figure out how to make it stronger. But I do want to read this because I think it's at least in the right direction of where I want to go. So this is the rough draft synopsis of Home Sweet Home. Lasher is kidnapped, and he didn't mean for his friend Olivia to be there too. Lasher doesn't know if his dad will come to save him or leave him to die. If they do get out of this alive, will Lasher stand up to his father or become a family of one with his dad in jail, or worse, killed? Harvey feels he has to protect everyone while also trying to be a teenager. Then, Harvey's dad unexpectedly dies, and he's the man of the house. When Harvey's anger gets worse after his dad's death, will he lean on family for support or take matters into his own hands for a chance to be the good son, dependable brother, and writer that he dreams of being? Read from two different points of view the complex story of the absence of a home sweet home. So I love that last line, that ending. Read from two different point of views the complex story of the absence of a home sweet home. I really like that line. Will it make it to final draft? We'll all find out together, because I don't know. But I really like it as of right now, and I want it to. So yes. And I can read you 1 second, because technically I had a tiny bit. So this is kind of just like a short, sorry, I'm rubbing my nose. It feels like there is a boogie, but there may not be. This third synopsis I want to read is much shorter, but it's something about it I like because it hits on pinpoint, so I want to read it. But it's very concise and doesn't really tell you much about the story. Book title, which now I can tell you, Home Sweet Home, is a story of family hardships, unhealthy love, and the pain people go through to choose their own path in life instead of life choosing for them. Read from two different point of views the complex story of the absence of a home sweet home. So maybe that's kind of like a hook to hook you in, but then like I need to have a deeper descriptions, blurb, so that you know what the story is about. And so that's what I'm still working on, but I am excited that you now know the title. DH has turned into HSH, which is Home Sweet Home. And fun fact, well, if you didn't know, that song I was singing here and now, it's time for celebration. High School Musical. We're all in this together. And I just think that's funny because HSM, and then my title is HSH. I'm a big High School Musical fan. It's just a random comment that my mind went to right now. Sorry. What else do I have to share about Home Sweet Home right now? I'm ready for it to release. I want to just be promoting it, and so I'm going to make some fun reels on Instagram. Basically having you guess, like, how many drafts did it take for me to finish this novel. The different titles, like, you get to do, like, it'll be a, what's it called? When you guess, multiple choice, choosing, like, what was the original title, because technically you don't know what DH stands for right now, so technically you could know that. And DH actually wasn't even the original title, so I guess I could have you guess both ways, because it had a different title that, I'm bad with titles, so the fact that I got here was through beta readers, and one of my beta readers wasn't, well, all the beta readers I had, no, one I don't directly know, so, but one beta reader I had was my friend, and so I got to ask him, like, more questions, and I basically kept, as we went through the book, I kept thinking of titles, or he helped me think of titles, or maybe he even suggested, I can't remember. And I would write them down. And then finally I started to narrow it down to figure out what I think would be a good title. And I was between this and it was something like from The Wizard of Oz. It was, There's No Place Like Home, but instead of like home, I was going to say There's No Place at Home. And it was between that. There's No Place at Home or Home Sweet Home with sweet crossed out. And I did on Instagram ask between those, and it ended up being a tie. So because of that, I kind of just chose on my own. And kind of through like comments that my brother made and other people that I thought this would be better. So yeah, that's how the title came to be. It is a companion book series, I guess you could say. It's not a series, but it will have 2 standalone books. So this is a standalone book, and it will have a second book because I really want to write from this other character's point of view. And then I'll feel like I'm done with this world and I can focus on another novel, more poetry books and all that. So yeah, let me know if you're excited, if my rough draft synopsis interested you. You can sign up for my newsletter to stay updated on things about my novel, myself, and my writing journey. So thank you so much for watching, and don't forget, just write your story, and take care.